Everybody go to church. We want to pray to Jesus and white Jesus, black Jesus, and baby Jesus, and we claim to have all this faith, but I don't know if we always have faith when it matters the most. I think we have faith in whatever is happening spiritually at church, but I don't know if we have faith in ourselves or our community. And I say that because if you look at a lot of our businesses don't die because the founder can't be successful or the business idea was bad. They just die because they hit a rough patch, went south a little bit, and there was nobody there to to back the damn thing. There was nobody there to sort of say, okay, here's a $500,000 loan, here's $100,000 or whatever the number is that would allow you to stay afloat in order until things get better. And I want you to understand this point. I want to drill in this point deeply because I need you to understand that this is not just why black businesses die. This is why black marriages die, right? This is why a lot of black stuff, this is why a lot of stuff dies. A lot of things die because because you don't understand what it means to be anchored down to something. You don't understand what it means to be 10 toes down committed to something. You don't know what it means to stick with things even when you feel like you're losing. Most of us don't know this. We don't know. As soon as things go bad, I best get out before it gets too bad. That's what we do. That's why we don't. That's why we lose money in the stock market. Because if you know anything about the stock market, we talk about this all the time. If you don't know about the stock market, hang out with me. I wrote my whole dissertation on it. A lot of black wealth gets lost in the stock market because as soon as that sucker dips, y'all dip out, right? As soon as that portfolio goes bad, the trauma sets in, the fear. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, the lack of faith. You talk about all this faith you got when you go to church, but you ain't got no faith. As soon as stuff gets a little difficult, you running away. So this is what happens in business. Do you understand that anybody who ever go talk to anybody who's ever built a multi-million dollar business, and I want you to just ask them a basic question. Like, was there ever a time where it just looked really dark, like things were just not going to work out? And I bet you they'll have at least 5 stories for you. Go talk to somebody who's been in a 50-year marriage and say, did you ever have times where where you just weren't happy? Because everybody just want to be happy all the time. Right? I wasn't happy anymore. Did you ever have like long periods of time where you just wondered if it was going to work out? And I want them to tell you that story because what you're gonna hear is you're gonna hear like, oh yeah, all this happened a lot. This happened a lot. And what you're going to find is that typically people that can stick to things and get to the finish line of something that's hard, whether it's a business, a relationship, or anything, they had a type of foundation. They had a type of commitment level. They had a type of like sturdiness about them. They like conviction. They had a type of conviction. Like stupid commitment, like stupid loyalty to something, right? Like I when I asked my father, I said, what's the secret to staying married for 50 years? You know what he said? He said, it was easy. I just didn't get a divorce. I wasn't going to ever get a divorce. But what if she was mean to you? And what if she was abused? No. But what if she did? No. It just wasn't going to happen. I talked to another woman recently who's, she's Hebrew Israelite and she loves the hell out of her husband. And her whole position is I love my daddy and I never stopped loving my daddy no matter how imperfect he was. And I feel the same way about my husband. I will always love my husband. I'm not going, I'm that there's I'm just here. I'm here. And here's the thing, I want you to pay attention to how many people would listen to that and say, well, that's stupid.